Jueves, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast here in Stratford. It's fight week. Brad Foster joins me, the man, the main event himself. How are you?
Yep, all good, mate. Privileged to be the main event. Looking forward to it.
I want to reference back to the previous fight and your first defeat as a professional before we talk about what's next and what's this week. Just because it's kind of interesting when I ask fighters about their first defeat as a professional, because some say it's really hard to take and it gets easier. Some say it kind of gives you a reality check. I just want to know, sort of from a headspace, where you were after that fight with Jason.
Obviously, I was, I was a bit hurt, to be fair. It's a bit of pill to swallow, especially, when I did think I won the fight. Many other people did. But as I said, many times, you can't, dwell on the past. You can only learn from it. Like, it's nothing against Jason. I wish him all the best, Just that night, it is what it is. I've learnt from it, and we have to move forward.
Do you think the closeness of the fight is kind of what made it sting a little bit more? Because obviously this is theoretics, we don't know. But if you were to get beaten convincingly, maybe it would have been a bit easier to take?
Yeah, well, of course it would have been easier to take, That's the thing, like, it was a controversial decision. But listen, like, everyone else thought I won. So when you got people coming up to me, like even now, saying you won that fight, listen, that's what makes it a bit harder. But as I said, I've moved on from that. My career doesn't, just stop at that defeat. I've got a chance to win the WBC International this weekend, or this Friday, and I'm going to take it with both hands.
Yeah, jumping straight back in the ring with someone who, if you look at his last three fights, has fought serious opposition. Yes, a defeat to Michael Conlan, but beating Davey Oliver-Joyce and beating TJ Dehenny, a former world champion. You're jumping in with a serious man. It just shows what intentions you've got still.
Yeah, he's a major serious man. As you just said, look at them opponents. You know what I mean? He's no mug, and I have got serious intent. I want to get back to where I left off, and beating Baluta. It's not so much about the WBC International. It's about the name, really. Obviously, the title's the bonus, but I want to get that name under my belt, and then obviously move forward onto bigger and better things. But let's win Friday first, yeah.
Yeah, you know what the fighters from that region are like as well. They're tough, and I don't know, just looking at them, they always look like they're just here to cause trouble and cause mayhem. Do you expect him to get in the ring and just kind of throw everything at you, I suppose?
Yeah, 100%. He's got no respect for me. He's fighting for his family, so he's coming to win. He's had a long time to prepare as well. This fight's been going on for ages. I got an injury when it was first announced. So, he's had a long time to prepare. But so have I, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling very confident that I'll do the business and make a statement Friday night.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like, speaking to their side, obviously, like I said, this has gone on for a little bit. I feel like from their side, they kind of feel like there was a little bit of, maybe Brad doesn't want to fight me.
Don't be silly. I ain't scared of no man. He don't scare me, do you know what I mean? I'm 24 years old. I want to make a name for myself in this boxing. And making a statement Friday, I'm ready for it.
We know what sort of fighter you are. We know that you're a high-level fighter as well. Have you kind of changed much? Obviously, I know you're not going to give away any things that have been tweaks, but has there been much tweaking from the Brad Foster we saw last time out?
Yeah, of course, you can always make, adjustments. And obviously, learning from that loss, you can make things, change things. But I'm not fighting Jason Cunningham. I'm fighting, Baluta. He's a much different fighter. He's a much more aggressive fighter. So obviously, I can learn different things and use different things in this fight that'll make me victorious.
I know you said it's not about the WBC belt, but I suppose it will be about the belts in the future. Is the European belt still an aim for you to get that round the waist? Perhaps the British and Commonwealth as well, or I don't know. Does this fight actually shoot you beyond that? Because speaking to Baluta, he goes, "I win this, I'm in world contention." Do you feel the same?
Yeah, of course I feel the same. Obviously, I win this. I've got Baluta's name under my belt. I'm touching, going towards a world title. The British and Commonwealth, that don't really interest me, to be honest. Them two belts were only in the European title fight because I had to bring all three. So, listen, I would have relinquished them when I won it outright. I've got a British title in my living room. It don't make sense for me to keep going backwards. So I want to move forwards. And of course, the European. But listen, my main focus is Baluta on Friday night and getting that WBC.
We can't wait to see you in the ring. And I know you said it's your main focus, but obviously you know what we're like. We're all impatient. We have to ask about the things that are going to go on in the future. And I think looking at the Queensbury stable now, with a win on Friday night as well, I think looking at you as one of the main front runners of the stable on BT Sports as well. So inside the ring and outside the ring profile-wise, I suppose there's a big chance in the next year and a couple of years, Brad Foster can be a serious name.
That's my plan. That's what I have visioned. Of Brad Foster being a household name in boxing. Obviously, Frank needs to promote me a little bit more. You know what I mean? And that would be much appreciated. But he's got a very good opportunity for me Friday, and I appreciate that. And let's just get the job done Friday, and then we can keep moving forward.
Welcome, Team Everlast, to the Team Everlast Fitness app. Download the Everlast Fitness app and find your greatness within.